Good morning, everybody. It's Friday morning, and I had a thought today during my workout. I had a nice early workout this morning, which got me off on the right foot and got my mind going. So this morning, what my thought was about this belt right here. This is a white belt. This belt is a jiu-jitsu white belt, but we're not going to really talk about jiu-jitsu today, but we're going to use it as an analogy. And my thought process is on something called white belt mentality. I've heard my first martial arts Seafood Joey talk about it. George St. Pierre has talked about it before, white belt mentality. And what this belt represents is when you're starting new in any type of martial arts, you get a white belt, and that shows that you're a beginner, that you're learning from the beginning, and that you need to know and learn everything there is about that martial art to get better. Okay, so what white belt mentality is having the mentality that you're always a white belt, no matter how good you are at something. So I could be a black belt in jiu-jitsu and still have a white belt mentality because I'm always willing to learn and get better. Okay, you're willing to learn from anybody and everybody. Okay, this type of mentality will serve you well in all parts of your life. I think a reason why George St. Pierre is so successful and such a good athlete, but not only successful in what he does in the ring, but outside the ring, is because of the white belt mentality that he has, and that serves him well in everything he does. So today I want you to really think about that and grasp that and use that in your daily life and in different situations. So for me, I've been coaching for over 10 years, and I've been working out longer than that, and I could think that I know everything there is to know about working out. And I've worked with many coaches along the years. I've trained under many brilliant people, and I've read so many books, and I could think I know everything. And that would be the worst mentality to have. But having a white belt mentality allows me to learn not only from people who are more experienced in this field or have been doing this longer than me, but from just people in our gym who have way less experience than me. So I might be doing squats, and somebody who's been coming here for the last year might notice something in my squat and come up to me and be like, hey, this looks off. So I could have two approaches to that situation. The first approach is, who is this person to tell me, who's been doing this for so long and who works out every single day, twice a day, how to squat? And I could learn nothing from the situation. I could have a bad attitude and go on with my squats. Or I could sit there and I could be like, you know what? Maybe they're onto something. Maybe I am doing something weird or wrong, or maybe it's something that's not even wrong, but if I try it, it actually makes my squat feel better. And in that moment, I grow. I get a little bit more knowledge. I feel better about what I'm doing, and I can apply that and help other people who might be doing something similar, and it could help them in the long run. So keeping that white belt mentality allows me to continue to grow as a person on a daily basis, which is huge. As soon as we stop learning and start growing as a person, then we start going backwards, we start dying. So keeping that white belt mentality, even as a professional in your field, will allow you to grow and get better and help the people around you. So my biggest thought for the weekend is find your white belt mentality. Always be willing to learn and to listen to somebody and what they're trying to tell you. Don't shut ideas down right away. Be open-minded to the things that people who are not necessarily as knowledge or have as much knowledge of you in that field. Be open to what they're saying, because you might just grow in that moment and become better off from it. And the people that you help from that, it's like a awesome chain reaction. Stay humble. There's no reason to walk around with the ego or have a need to feel better or bigger than anybody else. And it's going to serve you really well in the long run. So today I did 30 minutes of conditioning, and then I've been rebuilding my front squat because I don't want to have to front squat in lifters. I want to front squat on my nano so that during metcons I can run or skip and still do overhead squats or front squats or back squats. So I'm not afraid to strip it down right from the beginning, stay light, build that movement pattern I want to build, feel the right muscles working, work on that mobility. Take a look at the video. Hey, if you have any suggestions for me, post them in the comments. If you like this video and you enjoy these types of conversation, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and we'll keep the content rolling, and hopefully you've learned something from this today.